The Jets will be getting the football to begin the third quarter, but they went the last 22 minutes and 50 seconds of that first half without picking up a first down, without even completing a pass. So what hope do you give them in the second half to find a way to get things going?
Come on, we've done so many games. You know there's always hope because games turn around the NFL. It's hard to believe. Does this Patriots offense and team look like the same team we saw against the Jets in week 2? No. So you look at this game so far, though. The Patriots have blocked the Jets blitz. They've made plays. And then I think the biggest thing of all, emotionally, the Patriots came out ready, no hangover, and they've just out-hit the New York Jets in the first half.
And a reminder, this game brought to you in high definition here on CBS. Gostowski. Good boot, 4 yards deep. Maybe should not have been run out. And a big lick put on right at about the 20 by Brandon McGowan. Dwight Lowry takes the punishing blow. He's gimpy, getting out of there. Sanchez completed 2 passes and was picked twice. Bodden with the run back. Brady, meanwhile, 227 yards passing. The great bulk of that going to Welker, although he did not find the end zone. Mossed it on a short throw. And a whistle before the snap. It's like a challenge flag out by the Patriots. Belichick wants that kick return reviewed. Was there a fumble on the back end of that by Lowry?
New England is challenging the ruling on the field of down by contact at the sideline.
So just 4 seconds into the third quarter, and Belichick issues the challenge.
Bill Belichick, he challenges this. Dwight Lowry, he's hit. He thinks he's laying on the back of his defensive players, but his knee is down and the football comes out after the knee is down. And you can plainly see if the play keeps going on, the Patriots pick up the football. It should be Jets ball.
I think his right foot was also out of bounds about that time, so Jeff Triplett should keep it with the Jets.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed. The runner is down by contact. New England has charged the timeout, and they are out of challenges for the remainder of the game.
Interesting challenge by Belichick. He's 0 for 2 today on the challenges. Lost 1 in the first half.
Well, now he can't challenge anymore. And, you know, Jim, that's a good challenge because you pick the football up there. You have a chance to end this game. So that's when you use, boy, and Dwight Lowry checking out his knee, which really got bent backwards, his left knee.
He was walloped by Brandon McGowan. By the way, Eric Alexander had picked up the football for the Patriots. So here we go with the first snap, third quarter. From the 20. And Jones plunges for 3.
Always look at this Patriots defense, and you know, even though they're 17th in the NFL against the rush, you just can't line up. I think some of those statistics are misleading and beat them. Vince Wilfork, the style of defense that they play, hard to get big runs, and of course very hard to go 4 and 5 yards at a clip.
A 2nd and 7, only 2 first downs on the day for the Jets. And make it 3. McGowan decks Dustin Keller, who had the only touchdown when these teams met back in September. Good for 12.
Yeah, nice throw. No huddle by the Jets. But Dustin Keller, now that they put him in as a true tight end, I think he's just become more of a weapon for Mark Sanchez. He goes against linebackers and strong safeties instead of being split out as a wide receiver.
Oh, Thomas Jones had a small crease. Took advantage for 7. Thomas Jones already in this game has now moved into the top 30 all-time rushing list in NFL history. In fact, with that run right there, he moves past Terry Allen into 29th place. He moved past Jim Taylor, the old Green Bay Packer legend, earlier in this game. Unheralded, as you pointed out when we got started today. This is performance by Jones all season long. Going to give it back to him on 2nd and 3. Bobbing and weaving and still going about a yard shy of a first. Lowry regretting, I'm sure, that he ran that one out from 4 deep.
Well, the New York Jets kind of win with that no-huddle offense, Jim. You do it to change the tempo, to give your, just to change the thought process of your players. To try to get them thinking faster and being more aggressive.
Trying to pick up a first on 3rd for the first time today. They go up the middle with it. Richardson does not make it. That's the play you said you despise. The fullback up the middle. And they're going to be about a half-yard shy.
Look up those numbers for me and tell me how many times Tony Richardson has carried the football this year.
Well, I can tell you that right now. He's carried the football grand total of, well, that's just the 4th carry of the season.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot about the numbers,
no,
but you do.
All.
But it just tells you, Jim, give it to the guy that carries the football. And sometimes in those running plays, why I don't like it is because they're so close to the line of scrimmage. What decision can you make in such a short period of time? How much power and speed can you build up?
Oh, look who's going for it on 4th down on their own side of the field. And this crowd recognizes.
This is a no-brainer to me.
Yeah.
You go for this no matter. It's not a tough decision for Rex Ryan.
Jets have been best in the league on 4th down this year. Sanchez goes low and dives across.
What a job. Did he fumble the snap? It looks like it dropped. Or no, he just went down low with it. But that was a good job up front. Nick Mangold, the center, gets a good little push, a little double team. Brandon Moore, the right guard, does a good job.
And they've now matched their first down total of the first half. 2 on this drive. Wilford was jumping across a little bit, and the flag was thrown. It's against the Jets. Mangold may have been a little flinchy.
False start. Number 17 in the offense.
Actually,
5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Braylon Edwards. Let's get it right there. Voting for the Pro Bowl has begun, and you can send your favorite player to South Florida for the Pro Bowl game by voting online or with your mobile phone at NFL.com/Pro Bowl. You vote, and they play. 1st and 15 now. Straight drop back. Sanchez going with the long ball, looking for Edwards. And it falls incomplete. There was a little jostling, pushing off with Bodden. Still thought Edwards might make the catch.
I did. And there was more than a lot of contact on the outside. Beautiful throw by Mark Sanchez. And Edwards, man, you think sometimes wide receivers, they fight so much. Well, there's a good reason why he didn't catch it.
He got his got hit
right
on the face mask.
But sometimes as you watch wide receivers go down the field, they use their arm to shield off the defender so much they can't get in position to catch the pass.
2nd and 15. And that's Jones. Mike Wright picks him down at the 47, gain of 6. 3rd and 9 on the way. Jets quickly to the line.
Patriots still got their substitutions in, though.
Edwards with 1 catch, Cotry without 1. Open. Keller has the catch at the New England 32, right between Pat Chung and Brandon Merriweather.
Yeah, I like this a lot. We saw it last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and when you watch Dustin Keller, a tight end, when you put him inside, he's just better than all the people in there trying to cover him.
That's a 21-yard pickup. Pat Chung slow to get up. His helmet collided with Keller.
And you know the big reason, Jim, they can bring him back inside and play him as a true tight end when you talk about Dustin Keller is because they went out and got Braylon Edwards. So they're not worried as much or trying to find ways to get plays to the wide receivers like they did before.
So that's their first third down conversion of the day. And they bring it down to the New England 32. Spin, good piece of running by Jones, a hard-working 3. So this is the deepest drive of the game so far for the Jet offense.
Yeah, really good drive by him so far. Like you said, picking up third downs. Mark Sanchez getting the football down the field a couple times. Beautiful long throw that went incomplete.
Edwards lined up to the left. Bodden on him. One for the end zone. And the catch is made by Cotchery. Touchdown, New York. Right over Will Height. 29-yard touchdown hookup. Sanchez to Cotchery.
Yeah, it's a blitz by the Patriots. It's picked up very well by the New York Jets. And then Mark Sanchez sees it to the outside that he has one-on-one. Throw it up. We see it so much in the NFL now. And a beautiful throw and a very nice catch by Jericho Cotchery.
Sanchez's 10th touchdown pass of the season. And Thiele adds the point after. Well, it's a 10-point game now. Cotchery's first catch goes for 6. Well, the Jets managed 34 yards in the first half. They come out with the opening drive of the second half and pick up 85 yards of offense and a touchdown.
Look good doing it. Confidence, everybody, the pace of their offense. And then when the opportunity was there, some really good throws and catches.
Edelman. 26-yard line with a flag. Jamesy Hedebo on the tackle.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 38 of the receiving team.
That's the
first down.
Second penalty on special teams on Brett Lockett today. Sanchez with a touchdown throw. And there's the man, chairman and CEO of the Patriots, Robert Kraft, wife Myra, son Jonathan flanking him. Big family feast coming up. They'll celebrate Thanksgiving on Wednesday. 19 members in all. And the tradition, it's all preceded the meal by a flag football game in the yard. Here's Brady finding Edelman. And he fights for a first down. This throw, by the way, was right into the wind and right into that opening ramp.
Yeah, you noticed that right away. And I'll tell you, Mark Sanchez is an all-weather quarterback. And what I mean by that, if you're going to play New England, New York, Buffalo, Green Bay, you better be able to throw spirals and be on target in the wind. There's that big opening where the wind comes this way. It's always going down, as we said, left to right. And I think he can handle the wind, the cold, and even the rain as he gets used to it.
Edelman with his second catch. By the way, Sebastian Vollmer back in at left tackle. Brady slides over, gets it away in time. Was covered by Revis. That was Calvin Pace who hurried the throw.
Well, part of this comeback, you said to me at halftime, I think you kind of did it with your eyebrow raised, didn't you? Can the Jets make a comeback?
I guess I did, yeah.
You know, but Jim, how many times have we seen it? Things just turn around so much in the NFL. And this Jets defense, here we are getting late in the year now, and they have proven at times they can be dominant. So you need big plays on the offense. They've got a couple, got the score. Now you need your defense to come through.
2nd and 10, Brady from the 22. Sings it in there to Welker. About a yard shy of the first. 3rd and 1 coming up. Kerry Rhodes rammed him right on the reception.
You know, I hear that a lot. Fires the ball in there, zings it. When I watch football games on TV, 99% of the time it's not true. Well, that was true. He threw that hard, and what a catch by Wes Welker.
What's my percentage? Just curious.
No, you're pretty high up there.
Okay,
You wouldn't
good.
do it because you know I'm corrected.
Because you jump all over me.
Sounds like a good pet peeve.
3rd and 1. And they go up the middle. And with a flag, Green Ellis had the first.
I got hands
Eagerly use the hands to the face. Number 57 of the defense. 5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Bart Scott, number 57. There you go. Oh, that's a good shot. Hands to the face. Both hands. Doesn't let go.
First down now out at the 40. Patriots' first possession of the second half. And that's Maroney. And he runs out to about the 47. When he gets going like that, he reminds me so much of his former Minnesota teammate Marion Barber.
Yeah, I think it's a good comparison, Jim. And the one thing that you got to say about Lawrence Maroney, you talked about how he's come on, is it's just the fact that how hard he's running. And he's not looking to break those 20-yarders all the time. It's good to pick up 4.
Going to get another carry. And he's about a yard shy of the first. By the way, the first Saturday of December. The gateway to the national title runs through the Georgia Dome. Number 1, Florida. Number 2, Alabama. They'll clash in the SEC title game on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. Saturday, December 5th, right here on CBS Sports. Yesterday, Tim Tebow broke Kevin Falk's SEC record, most career touchdowns.
Look how many games it took.
And up ahead, Brady, meanwhile, keeps it for the first.
Kevin Falk is what I was going to say, but
Falk
good job.
had 12 fewer games.
That's right. And just to go to that quarterback sneak, the one thing Tom Brady has done, and I said it earlier, it's about the 6th time today. It's a quick snap. So the Jet defenders, they're not ready to crowd the line of scrimmage. Mike DeVito wasn't quite dug in to attack the center, Dan Copen. Tom Brady gets the easy first down.
Brady going to get wrapped up and dropped. Well, Sean Ellis, he has ties, if you will, to the Patriot program. When Belichick went to the Patriots, part of the compensation was a draft pick that turned out to be Sean Ellis.
Sean Ellis, what he did at that time, he went around Dan Connolly, just made good contact, and just kind of grabs Connolly and throws him to the side. But he won the initial point of attack. He made the first hit. They put Connolly on the defensive, and he got around him.
It's a loss of 5. 2 sacks for Ellis in the game. The other one is a strip sack. The 2nd and 15. Oh, what a hit. That is David Harris on Welker. And that is a bruising hit for only 3 yards.
Well, Wes Welker down the seam. Look at all the defenders looking in at Randy Moss. He goes down the seam, gets the big play. Darrelle Revis should have been back, covering that spot of the field, allowed the big play, and led to a Patriot score. But Wes Welker, boy, does he make the tough catches inside, and he does take a lot of punishment.
And he does have a career high now as far as receiving yardage. And we're still in the 3rd quarter. 151 yards today for Welker. On 3rd and long, Brady lofts this one. Over the shoulder grab. No. It's Kevin Falk. I think the pass could not have been placed any better.
No, it was. It was perfect. Kevin Falk They're going to treat him just like a receiver. That's why Tom Brady threw it on a low trajectory, so Eric Smith could not find the football while it was in the air.
Hanson's last punt was blocked and picked up for a touchdown. As the Jets came barreling through, and they do again. And they got a flag out of it. The Patriots do. So this of little consequence. Yeah, we'll see. It's 4th and 12.
Running into or personal foul?
That's
Looks like it's
the question.
running into. Jeff Triplett is already looking to Bill Belichick. What decision do you want?
Yeah, I think I saw Ryan holding up 5, wanting the 5-yard version of that. So it was Mike DeVito came crashing through that time, along with Ehedibo.
Running into the kicker, number 70, the receiving team. That penalty is declined. First down, Jets.
So they will take the Hanson punt, which bounded all the way down to the 15-yard line. 36 yards, no return, 10-point game. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, the New York Jets have scored 14 unanswered points here in Foxborough. Down 24-0, late second, now 24-14. With the ball from the 16, Sanchez. And that's to Kotchery out to the 37.
How good is that throw? That is what he does best, Jim. Those type of throws. I saw him make them at USC so many times. He's a tremendous pump faker of the football and resets. He's got great feet, and he throws those what they call skinny post and in cuts as well as anybody.
First down run, Thomas Jones. And he turns sideways to take advantage of that little crack.
How about that? Just the tempo. Now pushing them.
How about this? The Patriots have already lost 3 times this year when leading at halftime. From 02 to 08, they were 66-1. The only loss leading at the half was a game down at Miami in December of 04. Jones this time hit low by Mayo. Give him a yard.
Haven't heard that name much today, Gerard Mayo. Vince Wilfork has done a very good job inside stopping the run. But the Jets, this little bit of a hurry up. Sometimes when you hurry up on offense, it settles the defense down. They play more conservatively, and it's easier for quarterbacks and everybody to make decisions.
Right at the midfield stripe on 2nd down and 9. And that pass is that Thomas Jones. Rex Ryan told us last night, didn't he, Phil? This is going to be a better game than people think.
That's right. We came here to win. He just talks so openly. We're not tippy-toeing in this thing today.
That's right. We're not tiptoeing into that stadium. Trust me.
You can't help but laugh because he's just so honest, and he's not embarrassed of the fact that he cried this week or he wasn't happy that he got out. He just goes, that's who I am. He's emotional about this game.
3rd down and 9. Oh, that was thrown in the area of Keller. Seemed to be a little mix-up.
I think the mix-up is the timing that you're going to get through time. A young quarterback, a young tight end, but it's 3rd down. Look for the football. Even if he looked quick, it was not going to be complete. That football was tipped too.
Weatherford for the 5th time today. And Welker goes ahead, secures it at the 7. 42 yards. Backs him up inside the 10. Well, you did it in a big spot, though, okay?
The old proverbial big spot.
So from the 8, the Patriots, with 2:42 to go in the 3rd. From the goal line to throw, Moss. Gives him a little room now, out to the 21.
Okay, the initial coverage, very good by the Jets. This time, Randy Moss it's just a Well, Darrelle Revis sees him go and takes off with him. Looked like zone defense. So Tom Brady sees the open space in the middle of the field, looks there. Randy Moss makes it.
Brady goes over 3,000 yards passing on the season with that completion. And he's 37 yards away from a 5th straight 300-yard performance. They fake to Maroney. And they look for standback. That was Revis knocking it away. By the way, Wednesday inside the NFL on Showtime. JB and Phil, Chris Collinsworth, Warren Sapp, Emmy Award-winning Inside the NFL. Cable's longest running show. And the guys will get together and kind of settle things, talk about things here on a short week. What do you think? What's the headline right now?
You know, we never know what we're going to talk about. I mean, I know if you didn't get a chance to see it last week, Brett Favre, you know, he's a serial butt slapper. So I had to show it to Chris Collinsworth, you know, how it goes. So you just never know what's going to come on in that show.
8 of 1 by Falk. Here's what Warren Sapp had to say, by the way, about the 4th down play by the Patriots last week.
It doesn't matter how many yards you have to defend or the amount of time on the clock. I don't trust you to win this ball game.
Well, Warren's making the point that the Patriots said, we're not trusting the defense. So I looked at him, I go, well, how about if you look at it the other way? That Bill Belichick has so much faith and he trusts Randy Moss, Tom Brady. Oh, that's a good point. So it's however you look at it. If your team's built for the offense, then you put the responsibility on them.
3rd and 9. Needing to get to the 31. Flags first.
Delay of game. Offense, 2012. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
You know, I'm going to go back to it. I even said to this Warren Sapp, we didn't get a chance to really talk about it on the air, but just to, Jim, you know, when I played for the Giants, we had a great defense. There was Lawrence Taylor. We could be up by 1 point with 3 minutes to go in good field. We're going to run it 3 times and gain 1 yard and punt it and make our defense win the game. You know, I didn't look at the coach and go, wow, you have no faith in us. I'd go, that's what I would do. Play to the strength of your football team.
3rd and 14. And again, they're after Brady. And they run him down. David Harris and Sean Ellis.
Well, this Jets defense has definitely got into the rhythm and doing a good job of covering the receivers. Tom Brady, if he holds it just a little bit too long, there's been pressure on him. Nobody open down the field. And Rex Ryan, he says, I'm learning my defense. And most of all, he thinks his philosophy and personnel matches up very well against his Patriots offense.
Hansen with Cotchery way back there. You see him. Last time he returned punts, Cotchery, was back in 2006. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a touchdown by the Jets in that period. Back after this message and a word from your local station. The Jets and the Patriots round 2, 2009. There's the touchdown, and it's Moss driving forward. Touchdown, New England. To Welker again. We start the 4th quarter. Patriots punting to begin it. 24-14 New England. Jim Nantz, Bill Sims here for this AFC East matchup. They protect the punter this time. And Hansen, the Cotchery, made the catch in traffic. And he goes out of bounds near midfield. Now, Friday and Saturday, the Home Depot SEC on CBS heats up. 2 big rivalry games. Alabama visits Auburn. 20-year anniversary of the first time the Crimson Tide ever went down to Auburn to play. That's on Friday. And then Saturday, Florida State takes on top-ranked Florida. Florida State, Florida. Saturday, Auburn hosting Alabama. Friday. All begins with the TIAA Craft College football today. 2 good ones. This has turned into a good one. Now the Jets, they fake. And Sanchez down the field. He's picked. Third pick by Bodden today.
Jericho Cotchery is, well, I thought he was open when he comes across the field. Both receivers, not great separation in what they were trying to do. So Sanchez, as he looks down the field, Braylon Edwards goes deep. Cotchery comes underneath. And he was throwing it to number 89, Jericho Cotchery, and he just overthrew it.
Boy, Bodden doing a nice job of putting his hand under the football, under the nose of the football to keep it off the ground.
Here he goes. Jericho Cotchery going across the field. That little sail, that's a nice job by Wilhite coming underneath and making Mark Sanchez try to drop it in there. And the fact that he tries to do that, it's overthrown a few yards. Lee Bodden comes off of Braylon Edwards and makes the catch.
Bodden had 2 picks coming in on the year, now has 5. As Brady goes for the short pass to Welker. David Harris right on his back, holds him to 4.
I'll tell you, I look back at that last interception though, Jim. Just Jonathan Wilhite, the fact that how he played it off of a long play action pass, knowing once that receiver goes up the field, I have help covering going across.
2nd and 6, Maroney. Boy, he was tiptoeing through there. Just finding a little freedom. Some nice work for a first down.
Yeah, he was waiting just for that first little space, and it's a good job. Boy, look at Logan Mankins. How about that block? Nick Kazzer pulls around. Logan Mankins still blocking his man. That's why Maroney is allowed to, or could, just keep pushing the pile for the first down.
You guys, they come to you. Let's go to you. 320.
And with the ground game, oh, a nice sidestep. Maroney pulls ahead out to the 44, gain of 8.
Well, in the NFL, you got to run sideways, Jim, sometimes. And that's just what happened that last play. Lawrence Maroney went sideways. Calvin Pace, free, comes in, thinks he's going to make the hit. 95, there it is, 97. Not even able to touch him.
2nd down and 2. Green Ellis has the first. They think they're pretty close. If all indications, Sammy Morris could be coming back soon for the Patriots. He's been out for quite a while.
A lot of running backs in this team and a tremendous depth, and they've needed this year with the injuries too. And it's kind of funny, isn't it? The Patriots looking, how are we going to move the football, and all of a sudden they have it in them to just be powerful and pick up a couple first downs with running.
Go shotgun on first down. Again, they had a hold of the back of Brady. Mike DeVito. It's kind of what it looked like when they met the first time this year.
Yeah, good pressure up front, Mike DeVito, and it's the worst thing you can have as a quarterback is the offensive lineman in full retreat, getting in your way. Tom Brady sensed it right away through all the experience he has of standing in there, moves and gets rid of the football.
He's got a 2nd and 10 from the 48.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Now the Patriots are the highest scoring team in the league in the first half of games. They have not put anything on the board so far in the second half today. When it comes to high scoring affairs, they may be in store for a great one next week when they play at New Orleans. Undefeated New Orleans. Next up on the schedule there for New England. 2nd and 15. Welker bounces off the Rhodes and then thrown down. Ball's out. Recovered by the Patriots anyway. That was Kevin Falk again. Smartly running over there and falling on it, but they may have ruled him down.
Tom Brady has taken a lot of hits today, and that was so clever of how they got there that time. That's Westerman. He was at the line of scrimmage, took off like he was going to run back in pass coverage, and then turned around and blitzed, and the offensive linemen of the New England Patriots turned their attention away and looked elsewhere.
Boy, had they ruled that a fumble, Falk's recovery would have been enough for the first. Of course, they're out of challenges on the New England side, so it's 3rd and 2. And Green Ellis, Sione Buaha has a good hold of him and a loss of a yard. And they're bringing out Hansen. 4th and 3.
Boy, good job up front, just getting penetration. And is that Mike DeVito again? No, that's Buaha. Sorry, Jim. He just rips through the block and gets in the backfield and makes the play.
Hansen sends it down to the 7. Just what the Patriots were looking for. 38 yards with no return. 24-14. Raiders, Cowboys. Daughtry at halftime. It's coming up Thursday. Here are the Jets with a flag. Thomas riding down Thomas Jones.
Both start. 81 of the offense. Half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
And in the AFC East, what a nice turnaround by the Dolphins after an 0-3 start. They won Thursday night against Carolina. They're 5-5. And the Jets at 4-5 after their 3-0 start. And swept already by Miami, so that's an absolutely crucial weekend here for the Jets. Need to mount the rally. They've already come back from 24-0. Jones skips out to about the 8. 5-4. You look at some of these divisions with Indianapolis so well in control of the South. And if Cincinnati wins today with Pittsburgh's surprising loss and Baltimore's loss, teams they've already swept, my goodness, are they in good shape there? I'd be talking the top 2 seeds out of those two, Indy and Cincy. As Sanchez gets away from the goal line situation, fires it downfield, intercepted Merriweather. 4th pick of the day.
Such a good job by Mark Sanchez getting out of the pocket, but we've talked about it a few times today. The coverage, the young defensive backs of the Patriots, they stay right with the receivers, and Brandon Merriweather just following the quarterback, knows as he's running left, your window of where you got to throw the football is so small. Usually it's right down the sideline, and he's there to make the interception.
And Lee Bodden right in the middle of it. He had the first 3 picks. Now Merriweather has one, his 3rd of the season.
What you learn as a rookie, Jim, you just got to throw those type of footballs away. In the NFL, as a quarterback, you got to give up on quite a few of them. Don't take chances.
Brady going for Moss. And look how he shielded. They throw the flag on Revis. Or is it on Moss?
Pass interference, offense,
Yep.
number 81. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Darrelle Revis is in position. Oh, Randy Moss puts his arms around Revis because he doesn't want him to make the interception.
Those interceptions that Revis has of Brady, those balls are on the shelf at home. Doesn't save them all, but those two especially marked. Prize possessions. I need one by Rivas here for this Jets team. Stay in it. Here's the sideline throw to Welker, and it's a catch. Next Sunday, regional action. Again, we got the Raiders and the Cowboys on Thursday. Then next Sunday, we'll wrap up the holiday with the likes of the unbeaten Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans for the Chiefs and Chargers of the regional action. All beginning with the guys back in the studio. The NFL Today next Sunday on CBS.
You know, Jim, we talked about it. Darrelle Revis, Randy Moss, and so far, I know Randy Moss caught a touchdown, but overall, Darrelle Revis has had another outstanding day when he's covering him one-on-one.
Brady bringing it down to the 20-yard line. That's Welker with yet another catch. That one's for 12. Cole on the coverage. Look at that, 301 receptions with New England, most in NFL history in the first 40 games with a new team, including 14 catches today. Which is a career high. Brady 5 away from 300 yards. He needs 5 for the first. Edelman makes the move. Oh, Edelman, what a cut he makes. Picked up 6.
I think what they were trying to do was fake the short screen pass to Edelman, and then he wants to throw it deep down the field. It's not open. Tom Brady reloads, gets it to Edelman, and what a job getting the first down.
I'd like to welcome many of you just joining us now. Jim Nantz, Bill Sims at New England. Tom Brady and the Patriots at the 14-yard line, leading by 10. Here's the give. Maroney. And he's down to the 11. Brady, with that last completion, just tied Bledsoe for the franchise record. 5 straight 300-yard games, and that's one off tying the NFL record of 6 consecutive. Want to tell those of you expecting to see 60 minutes, you're watching again the NFL on CBS. 60 Minutes will be seen in its entirety immediately after the game, except on the West Coast, where it'll be seen at its normal time. Patriots have not scored in this second half. They led 24-0 midway through the second quarter as Maroney barrels ahead, and they say the knee's down just about a half-yard shy. Nine gained by Maroney.
What a job up front by the Patriots offensive linemen. And you know, when you see offensive linemen just stuck to those defensive guys, they can't get away. That gives that running back that opportunity. Lawrence Maroney running hard. And Logan Mankins again on the left side. Dan Copeland, good blocks to help him get down there.
Brady trying to sneak it across and unable to do so. Patriot touchdowns today, won by the defense. Lee Boughton with a 53-yard run back of a Sanchez pass. Maroney on a run, and Brady on a throw to Moss.
Pretty good quick snap by Tom Brady, trying to get in there.
Trying to go behind Copeland and Connolly.
And look at that. Once he's up, David Harris.
He'll do it again, and still driving. The pile being pushed, and they still mark him short.
Boy, that time I thought he got in. The initial surge was pretty good.
Hey, 57, we don't need that. We don't need it, all right?
Here we go from the side. Does the football break the plane? Boy, no, I thought that initial surge was a lot better. It gets close.
I thought the second surge might have gotten there, but they basically gave him no gain. They got Maroney lined up in the eye as the tailback. He'd love to have a second one on the day. He's going to get a chance. Maroney's in for the touchdown.
Not only do they score the touchdown, it's the time off the clock, too, in that drive.
Comes off the pick.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, good lead block. Really nobody there to even defend against the run by Lawrence Maroney. They were playing the quarterback sneak one more time on the defensive side.
Gostowski makes it 31-14. Patriots with 17 points off of 4 Sanchez interceptions. And they lead by 17 with 5 to play. We're back with 5 minutes to play. Lawrence Maroney with a 2-touchdown game. 8 plays off the Merriweather pick. 6 touchdowns in the last 5 games for Maroney. Run back by Clowney. Still going. Works it well out to the 35-yard line. Brought down by Slater. Maroney thanking the offensive line. Sanchez and the Jets from the 34. He has been intercepted on his last 2 attempts. And that's Jones. Twisting for almost 10.
Well, at 31-14, you still play with caution if you're the New York Jets. Of course, you still want to win the game, but there's no use putting your quarterback in a position to make another mistake.
Jones had enough for a first on that last carry. This one for 4 more.
When you talk about the Jets, where they came into this game, I know Brian Schottenheimer, the offensive coordinator, Rex Ryan, they were hoping to get Mark Sanchez off to a really good start, get his confidence going. It didn't work that way, but he rallied, and they had quite a few chances here in the second half.
Flings it over to Richardson, takes it over to the New England side of the field. Well, they wanted to get him off to a good start, and we talked to Sanchez about what it takes to perform on the road, and he talked about being in command, being decisive, but he had that early pick, this one here, by Bodden that got run back for the touchdown. Bodden would get him 2 more times. And then this most recent one, the Merriweather, that led to the Maroney second touchdown rush. There's Jones.
And you know, too, Jim, you got to give this Patriots defense a lot of credit. They did not want to let, of course, a rookie quarterback get comfortable. So they pressured him a little more than they probably did the first time they played. And it worked.
Timeout call by the Jets. Inside of 4 minutes remaining. Well, we're back with the Jets driving. They have not scored in the final 5 minutes of the 4th quarter any game this year, as Jones gallops for another quick 14. They're the only team in the league not to have scored in the last 5 minutes. Jones adding to his total here late in the game. He's run hard all day long. He's close to 100 now. 20 for 94. Nope, no, he's over it. That last one, in fact. They update the official stats. Sanchez from behind. And a recovery by the Patriots. Stripped by Banta Kane. And recovered by Derek Burgess.
Trying to go down the field. Pump faking, letting the receiver get the extra move in, and that was a long time to hold the football. Tully Banta Kane coming from the backside against the Prickashaw Ferguson. Oh, and it's going to be, it's a shame for Mark Sanchez. Keller was open over the middle, but it just took too long. And how about Tully Banta Kane? Well, you think the Patriots didn't miss him last week early in the game? He goes out with an injury. Not able to rush Peyton Manning. When he was in there early in the game, he did have success too. Goes out to San Francisco, Jim. He's not a big part of their football team. Comes back to the Patriots and maybe their best pass rusher so far this year.
And that's Maroney out to the 30. Tonight, CBS All New, beginning with 60 Minutes, followed by the Emmy-winning Amazing Race, Cold Case, Three Rivers. Only CBS tonight. I was talking earlier about the Bengals have a chance to almost like close down that division. Well, they've allowed the Raiders to drive down late in the game, tie it, and then fumble. Did Andre Caldwell just after that for the Bengals. And the Raiders with seconds to go are set up for the big win. It'll be the second stunner of the day with Kansas City already surprising the Pittsburgh Steelers. We could see the Raiders going into Thanksgiving on Thursday off a big win. Dan Maroney. New England on its way now to 7-3. Indianapolis perfect 10-0. And Cincinnati going to have to hold its breath here with a Janikowski field goal try. You got to figure that would win it for the Raiders if he converts. But for the Patriots standpoint, Phil, you look at Miami at 5-5. They have a date with Miami a couple of weeks away down in Miami.
Yeah, they do. You know, Miami just showing, man, they're showing how resilient they are, the way they played without Ronnie Brown, winning on a Thursday night in Carolina. And Jim, as we've seen every year, though, it's don't start predicting too early who's going to win these division races.
Well, you've got New Orleans next on the Patriots schedule. So they go on the road again, play a nighttime game against an undefeated team. Then at Miami, Carolina, Buffalo.
So those next two games at New Orleans and then division rival Miami Dolphins.
As you can see on your scoreboard, the Raiders have kicked the field goal with seconds to go. And here's Brady on 3rd and 7. Picks up the first down. That is Welker out to the 41, and that is now the best game of the year total reception-wise in the league. He was tied at 14 before that catch with the Dallas Clark performance from earlier in the season. Catch number 15.
Yeah, just an excellent job. They stack the receivers and lets Wes Welker get off the line of scrimmage. Nobody can hit him, and smart football player, knows where the first down is, hooks it up. Good timing with Tom Brady too.
Second most in a game in team history. Troy Brown has the record at 16. We're at the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots, well, they come up with 4 picks here in this game, and Welker with just an amazing performance here. 15 catches.
Yeah, who do we talk about first? You know, Wes Welker, tremendous job today, but I think as you look at the Patriots and you look down the road, what gives them a chance to really proceed and be a big-time factor in the playoffs? Of course, I think we know they probably will be, but I think it's their defensive backs, Jim, and they just keep getting a little better. And
we've got an update, Phil. We're going to send it quickly to James Brown in New York.
Hey, Jim and Phil with Oakland on top. Cincinnati, Carson Palmer trying the Hail Mary to see if they can pull something out of the hat. No time on the clock up top. The Hail Mary attempt is no good, and Oakland knocks off Cincinnati 20-17 in regulation. Back to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
All right, the 3rd win of the year for the Raiders, who will be heading to Dallas. They'll be playing their Thanksgiving Day right here on CBS. 2nd down and 8, with a minute to go, minute and change. Maroney.
But, you know, to go back to the point I was making about the defensive backs, even when I watched that Indianapolis game where a lot of people play a little soft and scared against that Indianapolis pass offense, I thought the Patriots really challenged them and had some success in many parts of the game. Their big problem was their defensive linemen. They had too many people missing. They got tired, couldn't pressure the quarterback. You know, for the New York Jets, as you watch this game as it goes down, Mark Sanchez, you know, the Jets, I know things are not working out the way they hope, but the defense is playing well.
Down the field they go. How about that? Looking for Moss. Looking for Moss and Revis, and one more little score to try to settle there. You didn't expect that, did you?
Yeah, let's take one more shot at this matchup today, which I know that it rankled both teams. The Patriots didn't want to hear it, that somebody covered Randy Moss, and the Jets didn't want to hear it either. But for the Jets, the playoffs, of course, still a possibility. You're always still in it, but it's about making their quarterback, Mark Sanchez, just keep making strides, getting him better, and then just giving yourself even a better opportunity next year to fight for the playoffs.
Timeout. New England, their second, the 30-second timeout.
Scoring lines for New England today. Got the defensive contribution by Bodden. Last play of the first quarter. Brady to Moss. Second quarter, Maroney. Second half, Maroney. Plus a Gostowski field goal.
Well, that's how you get it done with the football team today. Running the football, they made some passes, defense scores for you.
Yeah,
four interceptions.
Moss had 5 for 34, Phil, but it was Welker with 15 for 192. Patry out of bounds at the 22. Well, with New England winning and Cincinnati losing, San Diego winning out west. Well, look at this battle. And what well, shapes up as a race for the #2 seed in the other first week bye. Cincinnati, San Diego, New England sitting atop the divisions, but surprising loss for the Bengals, giving up 10 points in the last minute out there in Oakland. Cincinnati and San Diego, by the way, will be tangling on December the 20th out west. Sanchez to Patry. And he's not going down without a fight all the way to the New England 45. And picks up 33 yards and 5 seconds to go. The Jets call a timeout for one last throw. Rex Ryan, all that talk this week about his impassioned talk were generated tears, and he wasn't making any apologies last night when we talked about it. I'm going to be myself. I came here to be a champion, and we're going to get it done. And I know, you know how passionate I am. People might take it as a sign of weakness, but I believe in myself. And you know he does.
Yeah, he does. And you know, I thought the Jets, they came in, I think they were emotionally ready to play the game and everything that you talk about, Jim. You know, sometimes you're just not better than the team you're facing. The New England Patriots all day long with a better football team, or most of the day.
Moss comes in here, Phil. Remember, he has a pick already on the season to help protect that Hail Mary throw. Coming to the end zone, and it's up in the air, and it falls incomplete. We got a final here in Foxborough. 31-14 New England. Patriots keep a 2-game division lead over Miami with the victory. Coming up next, 60 Minutes, followed by the Emmy-winning Amazing Race, Cold Case, and Three Rivers. Phil Simms and Jim Nance saying so long from Foxborough. You've been watching the NFL on CBS, home of Super Bowl 44.